juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Like a snow cone. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate the beast mode. I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine, like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip-hop, ain't no time for pit stops. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip-hop, it's my style. No time for daydreams. All my brothers get money, we call it gang green. Just another day, but our focus still on the same thing. Us against everyone else, I recommend you change teams. Who the hottest in the city? We the top two. You said your music was litty, but that is not true. Just being honest, you should really just stop, fool. Matter of fact, empty no pockets, give me that watch too. My mind is wicked, that's why I spit it so hostile. Freaky girls in the crib, it's like I live in a brothel. All I spit is Leviticus, but I'm not an apostle. My nuts hang low, long and then colossal. Black trader black, she messiah to the misfits. Run circles, run these rappers till my shit splits. You a little late to the party, baby, I've been lit. If you ain't on the friend list, you better mind your business. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip-hop, ain't no time for pit stops. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip-hop, it's my style. I got the juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate the beast mode. I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine, like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip-hop, ain't no time for pit stops. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip-hop, it's my style.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Dumfries is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Yeah, you'll need to keep your eye on him, Peter, because he'll be popping up at both ends of the pitch. He just has tremendous...
And Del Piero! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve.
And the shot! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez, unable to make it happen. Just about within shooting range. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Serginho. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact...
There's the shot! Against the crossbar! That's a sharp pass, and he was quick to react. And here's Del Piero. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Nakata. In with the challenge. Now it's Martinez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nakata knocks it into space. Dybala. Martinez, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Serginho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bastoni. Schneider. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Added time.
Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Well, they've got it again. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please take this opportunity.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
So we're into the second 45.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Chance, surely! Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he plays one through. He's got away.
That was lovely, that.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Can he get on the end of this? Played into space out wide.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Chance! Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Del Piero. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's been caught up. Real chance! It's Del Piero! And it's come back out to him. Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Schneider. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Del Piero. Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now it's Del Piero. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's De Ketelara. Costa Curta is the guilty party there. Quickly taken. Schneider. Schneider! He scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that really is so impressive. This is quite a battle.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
De Bruyne. The ball is loose and the chase is on. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution for Milan. Number 9. Number 17. De Ketelara. Coming on the field. Number 10.
Dumfries.
Number 27.
He has a look up.
Serginho. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Dumfries.
4 added minutes has
Dumfries
been
with the delivery.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
DiMarco gets good distance on it. And he's forced to go back. Ricci. Milan finding their passes. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Just
So a
quick
short
announcement,
respite
it
for the
is now
players
time for a
as they
special
prepare themselves for
lottery. Please
another
grab the tickets
30
you were
minutes.
given when you're walking through the gates. Substitution.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Mignon comes out and deals with it. Ups for safety, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nakata. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's come to nothing. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Schneider. That's it for the first period of extra time.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen.
Well,
where
both
the
teams have
number
run
information
themselves
on
into
your
the
shot
ground out
license.
there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution for Milan, number 21, Schneider. Coming on the field is number 7, Modric.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan could not have chosen a worse moment. So having trailed, this to go ahead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Substitution for Milan, number 14, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number
So here comes the
5,
substitution.
coming on the field.
So we have a
number
breakthrough.
56.
Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Tries to play it through. He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Pass somewhat off target. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Just a quick announcement.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to...
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Quick look, that's a terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Rafael Leao. Schneider. Tries to pass it through. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's had it taken off him. Immobile. Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zaccagni. Threads one in. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Inzaghi. Zaccagni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's delightful.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Schneider. And it's Immobile. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Looking to play him in. Oh, good spread. Hit into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rafael Leao. Costa Curta. It's Schneider. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
A quick reminder today that
Reflections
smoking
on the
is
first
only
half?
allowed in areas
Solid.
shown on this
Very
map.
solid,
Thank you
actually,
for your
Peter.
cooperation.
They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to...
Zaccagni! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The second half off to a spectacular start! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly...
Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Çalhanoğlu. Schneider is in a really good position out wide. And he thumps it clear. And it's Del Piero. And he opts to go forward. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And this is Inzaghi, and he's managed to get from shapes to shoots! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter, the ease which they were able to cut through them.
He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Zaccagni clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Costa Curta. Now it's Schneider. Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
De Vrij did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Who saw this coming? Inter Milan are hurt by just about the final punch. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution for Como. Number 10.
This looks
Schneider.
like a more than decent
Number
chance to
13,
strike.
Filippo
So, to pass
Inzaghi.
or to shoot,
Number
that is his
8,
question.
Çalhanoğlu. Number 23. Barella.
Chance for a
Number 6,
shot!
Dybala. Coming on the field.
Oh, should have put that
Number
away.
4,
It's a very
Redmi.
watchable game, isn't it?
Number
Any
11,
goal from here
Pulisic.
could well be the winner.
Number 7, number 16, Leandro Paredes. Number 14,
Corner number 2 then.
Substitutions taking place.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's looking wide. Tries to play it through. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide.
Well, that might be that,
added
Peter.
minutes has
Maybe
been
both
indicated.
sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He might be in here! Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin
Please be made
to play
aware
a
that
part.
Smoking is only permitted in
So all
designated
square,
areas within
we need
these
a winner,
grounds.
and we will be back for extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Now he's got space here. The Fry calmly anticipates. Pulisic. Pulisic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Knocks it into space. DiMarco. It's Lobotka. Barella. And here's Del Piero. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's Hullet. And it's Barella. Lobotka, who's set up one goal so far. And a chance! Pulisic, over to the left. And that's it for the first half of extra
We
time.
come to you now with a quick request
Well,
for
it has
support
been a
for our
punishing
World
game, both
Charity
physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what to the last... And Hullet! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Bonucci. Costa Curta. Now it's Rafael Leao. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to cross. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back into the middle. He's a sharp little ball here. Hangs one in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Del Piero. Great defending, strong and determined. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a
And we
penalty
come to
for
you now with
fear
a
of
quick
appearing
request for
weak.
support for
You
our
can't let
charity
fatigue
fund,
cloud your
Champs
judgment.
in Football.
Okay, get set. We have penalties. Pulisic First in line. And he has done his bit.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Del Piero is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
This to double their advantage. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. 2 to the good. Inter Milan can't afford to miss another one. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
This to put them 2 up. And the lead is 2. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
This to double their advantage. Big character, big moment, big save. He steps up to take the 4th penalty. 3-3. Rafael Leao is the last of 5 scheduled takers. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
He must, but can he? No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed! Inter Milan fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the 2 sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
Hello attendees, this is a
Commiserations, the
children's
definition
announcement.
of penalty
With the father of
heartbreak,
a boy in
and
a
part
blue
of the...
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Liverpool are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
He's in a great position here. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Owen. Knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. He won't be happy with that one. Luis Araujo. Pulgar. That's a promising run he's making on the right. De Arrascaeta. He's found a way through. And he's in on a chance! Goal! Flamengo! The breakthrough strike! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. De Arrascaeta.
Flamengo clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see it.
And the shot! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely...
Bruno Enrique! Rivaldo getting this one clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Lewandowski. Rivaldo, very much a man of this moment. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Bruno Enrique. Now it's Luis Araujo. Iniesta. Guardiola. Rivaldo. Now it's Owen. And he's worked it through. Pulgar. Nicked it back promptly. And he's managed to get free. Bruno Enrique! It tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short.
Minutes has been indicated.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of...
He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Bruno Enrique is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Great defending, strong and determined. Distributed tidily, back into the middle, played out wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And now the breakaway. Gets into some space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for options for movement. Owen gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Rivaldo. Number 11, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field, number 8, Serginho.
Shifted it to the flank.
Number 15.
Couldn't try cutting inside
and
here. And he skips past his man. In towards the back stick.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Van Nistelrooy. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Serginho. That's been cut out, well played. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just about up to 75 minutes. Owen. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in space and looking for options.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Takes a shot! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 79 minutes is number 15.
Flamengo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, quite able.
Liverpool take the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Van Nistelrooy. Iniesta. And that is expertly dealt with.
This usually is the time teams go into
There will be
conservation
3
mode.
minutes added time.
De Arrascaeta. Now it's Bruno Enrique. He's had it taken off him. And that is that. Liverpool have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for
Well,
information
from
on our
behind,
shuttle
Jim,
bus
that
service.
is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Yeah! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Has a shot! Diego Maradona out of this world!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 8 minutes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Dia. He's looking wide. In with the challenge. Now it's Owen. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. White. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Isaacson. He is through here. Skim. He's had a shot! Off the post. He can get that clear. Zaccagni. Now this could be a chance, and he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Basic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Maradona with the clearance. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's a key interception. Basic.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Van Nistelrooy, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Guendouzi. And he has been fouled there. Cataldi. Basic. That has been slung wide. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
After 44 minutes is number 32, Danilo Cataldi. Danilo Cataldi. Danilo Cataldi.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Provedel gets his hands on it. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
This is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Substitution.
Liverpool get the ball rolling for the second period. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Maradona. He's gone for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Cataldi. Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Van Nistelrooy most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
He is starved of space and time. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Lazzari. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Searching pass he's played there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Owen. Romagnoli cuts it out. Guendouzi. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Dia. He's found a way through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Guendouzi. Spread out to the left. Now it's Guendouzi. Now it's Basic. Now it's Dia. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Adams tries to clear. Neymar now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rivaldo tries from a long way out. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
We are glad to inform you that...
I got the juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate the beast mode. I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag.
Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip-hop, ain't no time for pit stops.
Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip-hop, cause my style.
No time for daydreams. All my brothers get money, we call it gangrene. Just another day, but I focus still on the same thing. Us against everyone else, I recommend you change teams. Who the hottest in the city? We the top two. You said your music was litty, but that is not true. Just being honest, you should really just stop, fool. Matter of fact, empty no pockets, give me that watch too. My mind is wicked, that's why I spit it so hostile. Freaky girls in the crib, it's like I live in a brothel. All I spit is Leviticus, but I'm not an apostle. My nuts hang low, long and they colossal. Black trader black, she messiah to the misfits. Run circles, run these rappers till my shit splits. You a little late to the party, baby, I been lit. If you ain't on the friend list, you better mind your business. Ooh, got the party jumping like crisscross. Ooh, got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Ooh, pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, ain't no time for pit stops.
Ooh, got the party jumping like crisscross. Ooh, got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Ooh, pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop.